आज के समय में अगर आपको किसी भी यूनिवर्सिटी में किसी भी प्रोग्राम के लिए दाखिला चाहिए तो आपको उसके लिए कोई ना कोई एंट्रेंस एग्जाम क्लियर करना पड़ेगा। लेकिन क्या आपको पता है, अगर यह व्यवस्था लुडविग विटगेनस्टाइन के लिए एग्जिस्ट करती तो शायद वो 20वीं सदी के सबसे बड़े फिलोसोफर कभी बन ही ना पाते। ये देखिए रे मॉन्ग क्या लिखते हैं अपनी किताब में। लुडविग विटगेनस्टाइन अपनी पढ़ाई इंजीनियरिंग के बीच में ही छोड़कर बर्ट्रैंड रसल के लेक्चर्स अटेंड करने लग जाते हैं। लिखते हैं, he attended Russell's lectures and occasionally those by Moore and the other Cambridge philosophers, but there is nothing to indicate that he ever seriously considered sitting any examinations. His formal status was that of an undergraduate, but he regarded himself, and more remarkably was regarded by others, not as a student of philosophy but as an original philosopher attempting to provide new solutions to problems that were at the very cutting edge of the discipline. आगे रे मॉन्क लिखते हैं कि आई थिंक दैट कैम्ब्रिज इज द ओनली यूनिवर्सिटी इन द वर्ल्ड दैट वुड हैव एक्सेप्टेड विटगेनस्टाइन ऑन दीज टर्म्स had he broken off his engineering studies in order to study philosophy at Oxford, Vienna, Berlin, Paris, Harvard, or any other leading university of the time, he would have fallen at the very first hurdle, most likely rejected because of his almost complete ignorance of the work of any philosophers other than Frege and Russell. And even if he had overcome this hurdle, he would have been obliged to do what, in fact, he never did throughout his entire life, namely, study the works of the great philosophers of the past. Only after he had shown some understanding of Plato, Aristotle, Descartes, Leibniz, Hume, etc., would he have been allowed as a graduate student to devote himself to his own research. ये तो कैम्ब्रिज यूनिवर्सिटी और बर्ट्रैंड रसल की कृपा थी that they allowed Wittgenstein to do what he did. जैसा कि रे मॉन्क लिखते हैं कि at Cambridge, to its great credit, all that was required of Wittgenstein in order for him to reach this last stage, the stage at which he spent his time trying to solve philosophical problems rather than learning how previous philosophers had tried to solve them, was that he aroused the interest and admiration of Bertrand Russell. This he did in the autumn term of 1911, when without any prior warning, he arrived at Russell's lectures to hear him speak and to argue with him about logic. In deciding whether or not to take this eccentric young Austrian as a student, रसल ने ये नहीं पूछा कि भाई मुझे ये बताओ तुम्हें पिछले ग्रेट फिलोसफर्स के वर्क्स के बारे में क्या पता है, ये एग्जाम पास करो। नहीं, उसने कहा कि भाई एक कोई लेख लिख कर ला, किस चीज पर, किसी भी फिलोसॉफिकल प्रॉब्लम में जो आपको इंटरेस्ट करती हो उस पर कुछ लिख कर लाओ। और वो लिख कर लाया वो। अब कहते हैं व्हाट विटगेनस्टाइन रोट इज लॉस्ट टू हिस्ट्री, but it was enough to convince Russell that Wittgenstein was serious and interesting, and 6 months later he was looking to Wittgenstein to make the next big step in philosophy. Unfortunately, हमारे एजुकेशन सिस्टम में आज के टाइम पर विटगेनस्टाइन जैसे पोटेंशियल टैलेंट्स की कोई जगह नहीं है।